You ever started up a match of Sparking Zero just for someone to start doing this?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I'm sure we all have, and it isn't by coincidence. Perception is a flawed mechanic that is plaguing Sparking Zero, especially after the new patch. I believe that this mechanic is one of the core issues in the game, and I've got some points that I thought about that I would like to share with y'all. If any of these points resonate with y'all or make you question me as a creator, let me know in the comment section below. Let's get straight into this video. What's up, y'all? I'm back with another discussion video, of course. I'm a little sick, so my voice might sound weird. I might have to clear it more, but oh well. As usual, let's just get straight into it. I don't got too much energy because my sickness to be. So yeah, today, like I said, we talking about perception. I think that shit's broken right now. Specifically, I would say super perception, the one where you can just hold it and have a bar or meter and just counter damn near everything. I think that shit is broken. And yeah, let's get into some points. The first point I've got, they're not in order, they're just shit I write down, as I say every time I write the shit down at work. So first point is you can't consistently sidestep it. I'm sure y'all have played a couple characters where you'll sidestep them, and especially my Buhan. I'm playing Buhan, as y'all know right now. If I sidestep, let's say like a Gogeta or someone, nigga, I don't get their back. Like I still hit the front of their face and they just be perception spamming too. So like the second time they hit perception or something, maybe it sways them a little to the left or right wherever I step, and then I can't get back shots, which I think is lame as hell because it really incentivizes the perception play because you can damn near counter everything someone is doing in neutral besides key blast and stuff. But for my second point is perceptioning during a normal rush chain is broken too. You could have, let's say like you're fighting a Gogeta or something. You can be doing a rush chain without any smash attacks or rush smashes, whatever you want to call them, whenever you do the combo extension. And when you do that, niggas can perception mid combo, which they tried fixing blocking during the mid combo of the first rush chain, which makes me think I don't think you should be able to perception during someone's first rush chain. You can already super counter anywhere in the combo. I don't think perceptioning should be a thing. So that's another point of why perception is kind of broken right now. It's a really flawed mechanic. It's like, these to me are like bugs, if anything. I think not being consistently able to sidestep it is a bug. Like, especially I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when he does that little like tapping his shoulder shit when he's fucking perceptioning, nigga, getting back shots on him is weird because of the way his animation look. So one of the fixes I think perception needs is it needs to cost more ki. If you guys have noticed, people spam perception because when you use perception, it doesn't technically, it costs something, but it doesn't really cost anything. Like you would think if I'm going to use this thing, it's going to at least cost me half a bar or a bar. All it does is drain your ki really slowly. I think draining the ki slowly-ish is fine, but they need to have an initial cost. So if someone wants to spam perception 5 times in a row, nigga, you're losing half your ki, so you're about to lose like 2.5 ki bars if you want to spam perception. That's my fix to it. I think that would fix the fuck out of perception if we don't want to even touch anything really about it mechanically other than that it costs more resources. I do want to talk about how the Z-Burst Dash nerf made perception even stronger. You have to think about when they nerf things or when they buff things, some other things inadvertently get nerfed and all that, or vice versa. If they nerf things, other things inadvertently get buffed. So an example of that would be like Wild Sense. They mess with the countering and the whatever in the game, the Z counter wars and shit. Wild Sense is kind of a Z counter war-ish mechanic because it starts it. So in a sense, Wild Sense got buffed. Now, paralleling it to perception, Z-Burst Dash getting nerfed enables more defensive play, as we've talked about in the past couple of videos. And part of the defensive play is spamming perception. So that's why I think it's like a core issue. It's a core issue because if you nerf other things, we get down to the core of the game, and perception is a core mechanic of the game, and it's a broken core mechanic. So the more other things you nerf that enable defensive play, the more perception shows its head as a broken mechanic. So let's see, another thing, not being able to spam perception. I think not being able to spam it, like turn around spam, would be okay. I'm not too sure on this change. I just wrote it down because it is annoying when you're fighting someone and all they do is circle, 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 and you're trying to sidestep, and they're like, niggas just like bing bop boop, niggas like pinpointing you every time just by pressing circle, knowing they have like 6 bars of ki. They're just waiting for you to hit them. So that's fucking lame. That should be like That's what I put. It should be like, nigga, if I'm gonna get out of my perception, another thing they could add is like a recovery animation. There's technically a recovery animation, but it's not long enough. Let's say like I hold my fist up, right? A lot of people just hold like one arm out. Let's say if I let go of perception, nigga, it takes me like a second or two to drop it. So you better use perception in a good scenario, because if you don't, you're gonna get punished, which is not how it is right now. It's a low risk, high reward mechanic. So of course everyone's gonna spam it. If you're gonna make a combo mechanic, because I think of perception as a combo mechanic, another reason people use perception so much is because, in my humble opinion, if you start a combo on perception, it's easier to do damage and do everything else, versus I'm trying to get like these little hits off of you, blah blah blah. If you land a perception, they're like in a gut punch type scenario. You can get back shots a lot of the time and stuff. Obviously sometimes you like punch them away, but a lot of the time with perception, nigga, you get like some gut punchy type of scenario, and you can do whatever you want. You can do a full combo or whatever. So that's another thing that makes perception broken, is that it's a great combo starter. I didn't even have that written down. The last thing I have is a bug thing, and perception after patch especially has been clipping people. And what I mean by that is, let's say like, now here's another cheese, it's gonna be mixed up. Some people can perception from behind. I don't know how, it's probably a glitch. I don't know if it's an intentional bug, but I'll be playing Buhan, right? And someone will hit like the side of me, and it's low-key still perception, and instead of turning around, nigga, I just punch the air. And then I'm like open for back shots. So they need to patch that. I know they, classic, I drop my phone every video now, but they need to patch that so people can't do all this cheesy shit with perception. If they do, let's say like 1 or 2 of these changes, I feel like perception would be less of an issue. And I think we need to talk more about core issues. We're gonna talk about everything, but core issues are what make the game shitty at its core. So we need to address those before other random shit like Z-Burst Dash, in my opinion. Especially because why would you nerf Z-Burst Dash when no one was complaining about it? People only complained about it after it got nerfed, because they're like, yeah, it kind of was annoying. I was kind of getting rushed. But when you were playing in the moment, no one was like, nigga, this Z-Burst Dash is broken as fuck. I can't get around Z-Burst Dash. There's no counterplay. No one said that. Now with perception, you got a lot of people complaining pre and post patch, nigga, perception's broken. It's, you can option select out of perception, which is broken. The guy can perception and tech a throw. Like, nigga, there is no counterplay. There's really no counterplay besides getting back shots, which is very hard because you can spam it. It also costs no key. I'm basically doing a recap of why it's broken. But like I said, if you put all these points together, you can't look me dead in my face and say perception is not a broken mechanic. This is probably the only mechanic I think that I'm going to talk about in this little discussion series of these mechanics that is actually broken. Like, I've never played a fighting game where the defensive mechanic can just be spammed over and over and over and over again. The defensive mechanic leads to so much offense. It can lead to 50-50s. Like, I've never seen a defensive mechanic do that. Like, if you have a defensive mechanic that can get you out of combos, it costs like a bar or two, and you can only use it like once or twice a game. In this game, nigga, you just walk around spamming it. So, nigga, we mess with that a little bit, get the fluky ass weirdos out of here who want to just play weird more. It'll help, because like a nigga said, Strictly Z, you can't stop these weirdos from wanting to be weirdos. It's in any game. They patch a nigga, they're gonna be a weirdo with something else. Like, let me give you an analogy. Post scorers in 2K, nigga, they're weirdos. If they want to post score, they're gonna post score. If they want to spam the paint, they're gonna find something to spam the paint. So it just kind of is what it is. But I do think this game could work on a lot of the things that people are abusing, instead of like the people kind of looking at it and saying, oh, it is what it is, let's not touch it. It's not is what it is. As you've seen, nigga, they're about to do their like 4th patch. They're doing a patch after a patch, which is insane, because they see how broken these key blast loops is and shit. And fuck it, let's go into a random tangent about like that stuff too. I think that stuff is crazy broken. The fact you can do a leg sweep into the key blast over and over and over again is insane and hella broken. People are scummy. They also need to fix the bug where you're doing the vanish assault and your combo drops, or just spamming in general, because that shit is stupid. Like, the thing I hate the most in this game right now is you'll be fighting UI Goku. They'll do like, let's say a heavy hit, nigga, you get back shots. Nigga's like dodging, auto dodge, right? Nigga has wild sense. Nigga, you wild sense him. All right, cool, you wild sense him. Oh, now nigga's perceptioning, or he's perceptioning out of his auto dodge. Like, nigga, some of the people in this game are broken as fuck. That is the bug I think I was trying to get into in that tangent too, is activating wild sense while auto dodging is lame as hell, nigga. You're lame if you do that. And if there's actually a bug that you can just activate wild sense while you're getting combo, they need to fix that too. There's a lot of fixes they still need to do. I'm happy they're fixing like the crazy shit, because that leg sweep with cooler shit is lame. Like, I played against it yesterday and I was like, I'm not playing. Like, I just put my controller down because I'm like, nigga, what am I supposed to do? there ain't nothing to do. But if y'all like the session video or whatever, let me know, show the support. I don't know what my next topic will be. I have topics, but I'll pick out of them. I hope y'all enjoy the perception video. If you disagree or agree, let me know. Have a good one. Peace out. Don't rage quit, especially after this patch.